I define my art as loops, curves, dynamics. I use Arabic calligraphy as my main medium, mostly on the public space. I create large-scale mural and sculpture, and I use art, as a tool to get into those kind of marginalized place, and speak about theme or causes close to my heart. What I love about what I do, actually, is the human experience. I think I keep doing it because of the human experience. I do not think of the legibility of my work when I create it. Arabic calligraphy, if you're not familiar with it, you will see my work as an abstract piece, not something that you can read. And then people ask me, what's written? That's the second layer, the message. And then the third layer is like the context, why I'm writing this in this place at this time and not something else. When I did this piece on the border of North and South Korea, there's no link with the Arab border at this place of the world. But how I create this connection between my art and the people of the place is that I use words from the place. So I use, on this project, for example, I use a quote from this poet called Kim So-wol. He wrote a love poem about separation. And so using those words translated from Korean to English, then Arabic, so yes, you lose a bit of the substance of the original work, but the meaning is still there, and this is what I try to convey, this kind of conversation between my work and the people and the culture and generation, so I create this full bridge. I think Dubai is perceived sometimes in the wrong way. When you think of Dubai, you don't think of an artistic or like a grassroots community or underground community. Sometimes what is interesting to be here is like the fact of meeting people from different places, the fact of having such a diversity. And maybe from outside you don't have this perception of what the Arab world is, and was always. Being here and seeing people from different community, different ethnicity, different religion, and being able to practice and live in their own term, but still, in respect of everybody else. I think, it shows there is some tolerance, and I think this is what I try to convey, like with all the projects that I've done around the world. I think there's a time where I realized that my art would have an impact, and made me realize that I had a responsibility as an artist, a social responsibility. I think today this drives me. I love, of course, the aesthetic of creating art, it's not the beauty of it in a certain way, but also having art with a purpose behind, not just doing art for the sake of art, but doing art that can change the perception of people on certain topics.